Hey, what's going on? I'm Jamie Michael Joseph, and in this video, we're going to look at step two of my 12-part framework for creating your strategic map. Now, every business needs a strategic map in place. If you have no destination, how can you get there? And if you don't break that down into a way that is manageable, measurable, and predictable, are you ever going to get there? And that's where we look at things in step two. Now, in step one, we looked at your income goal. Every business needs to make the income goal the focus point, so we have something to work towards. Okay, now this is where we get into the sophistication of business strategy, marketing strategy, acquisition, and fulfillment processes. And we get into the whole kind of direction and the map for how we're going to achieve what we need to achieve. Now, let's look at how we would break things down. If we look at quarterly milestones, well, how do they look to reach your income goal? Now, there will be different businesses who have kind of consecutive growth or maintain the same growth each quarter. There will be ones that have consecutive growth and it builds upon. There will be some that have to do a lot of groundwork to then get paid later on. So we look at how that happens. And let's just take an example here. I mean, imagine that you're looking to add 100K to your business over the next year. Well, does that mean that each quarter you add 25K? Or does that mean that each 6 months you're going to add 50K? Or does it mean that in the first quarter you're only going to add 10K, the next quarter 20K, and so on to obviously reach then that 100K for the end of the year? And that's what we really want to break down. So we get to look at that income target for the whole year. We get to break that down into quarterly milestones so that we have the next 90 days, we have that income target that we're working towards. And that income target may even be low. It may even be zero because maybe we're putting those processes in place to work for us long term, and that's going to pay off. But in that first quarter, it's all about infrastructure rather than sales and fulfillment. Maybe it's a case of different technology, different software, maybe things that are needed at this time. Or maybe it's a case of you do a lot of work now, but you get paid 3 months, 6 months later. So we want to really factor that in so that we can make sure that we hit our revenue targets, we hit those growth targets, and we achieve our income goal for the next 3 months, the 6 months, the 9 months, and obviously the 12 months, getting to our year target. Now, obviously, you can do this all yourself, but if you need a little help with that, if you want someone to work with you to create a strategic map so that you and everyone else in your business can follow along, then look, just get in touch and we'll be happy to have the conversation.